go into the forest. Arid synthetic vegetation thrives in the empire of Han's fertile soil and cool humidity. Let's go. Let's go. Wide natural paths run between clumps of trees, softly lit by a dim green glow and the occasional glimmer of full stars through the canopy. Only the cracking of leaves and the soothing sounds of water break the serenity of this volcano-forged paradise. It's rather nice. Why doesn't it reduce terror? Ah, right. Relax in a hot spring. This might reduce terror. Let's have a look. Yes, bingo. Slip out of your itchy clothes and into the welcoming caress of hot, deep water. Salts and sweats of sailing life melt away as you simply float, bare and free. Above, full stars glimmer bright enough to be worth wishing on. All around, the glow of the trees casts ambient calm on the silent peace. How long has it been since you had a moment like this? Since London? Longer? Good. That's good. We lost some terror. That's useful out here. Thought for your lover. Okay. Let's check that out. Oh, those nights in Woolstack docks. The noise, the passion, the delightful filth. The hot water hugs you tight as you remember her touch. Your last words before departing. That half smile almost, but not quite, blossoming into completeness. How long will it be before you feel the touch of skin on skin once again? Or wake to see her sleeping brow, always so furrowed, as soft and calm as the sea itself? Wait, what was that? Sounded like giggling? Caught! A tiny blonde girl perches watching on a rock. Her innocent grin is spiced with mischievous glee. Okay, she moves like a monkey, but she giggles like an imp. At the look on your face being caught bathing in her hot spring, and the one that floods onto it as she scoops up your clothes. Oh God, I had this before once. Ah, right. Demand that she put those down at once. I seem to remember we can recruit her as our mascot, or can we? I think we can. Desperate swim, curses, relaxed limbs. I don't think shouting at her is going to work. Let's go for the swim. The Monkey Foundling makes things interesting. She waits, grinning innocently, until you emerge from the hot spring with nothing but your strategically placed hands for modesty. Before you can get close enough, though, she bolts from her crouched position and into the forest on all fours. Scampering run that turns every rock and fallen tree into a springboard. Has she still got our clothes? Yes. Damn it, you cannot return to the crew like this. No, indeed. The branches scrape against your skin, the damp mud squidges between your toes. There is no sign of the Monkey Foundling, but her tracks are easily followed. Right. Ouch, your hand slaps to your stinging buttock. The little stone lands in the dirt as a familiar giggle comes from above. You look to see the Monkey Foundling dangling upside down from a branch by her legs, a blowpipe in hand and a bag just out of your reach. Tantalizingly so. Taking a deep breath, you politely, very politely, request that she return your damned clothes now. The Monkey Foundling listens and gives it some thought, tapping her blowpipe against her lips as she decides. Say, please. She grins. Please. Please. Ah, pretty please with an imaginary cherry on top if she likes. Pretty, please, she adds, stifling a giggle. Ugh. Pretty, please. How long am I going to let this go on? Ah! You appear to have pretty pleased her, and she decides you deserve a reward. She fishes in her bag, and generously throws you a sock. A single, solitary sock. She learns a few new swear words as she races off across the branches, near doubled up with laughter. I'm going to kill this thing. Ah, pursue her. Better odds than not. Yes, we got it. A trap. You just spot the looped rope in time to jump over it, avoiding what would otherwise have been a nasty trip into the air. The Monkey Foundling looks disappointed. This is not one of your regrets. The chase continues. This is going to go on forever. Slides down the vine in front of you, sticks out her tongue and scampers through a break in the trees. A marsh of terrible stench. It is a place that skunks would think twice of entering if the Empire of Hands had such creatures. The Monkey Foundling, of course, is unconcerned, as much at home here as high in the branches or running the forest paths. She almost dances, effortlessly, across the thin fallen tree that crosses the mire, surrounded by the foulest bubbling mud that has ever invaded your nostrils. She balances in the middle, daring you to try to follow. Hmm. Well, could try and shoot her. Let's push this on a little further. Succeeded, good. You slowly cross the marsh. It is slow going. Your muddy feet slide against it and the thin trunk barely carrying your weight. Inch by inch, step by step, you slowly make your way without slipping. The Monkey Foundling is visibly disappointed, even trying jumping up and down to shake the tree and make you take a messy tumble. But no, not today. You cross triumphantly to her grudging admiration. Got some fragments, okay. The Monkey Foundling dances. She pirouettes on a tree stump, saluting as you approach. Have we earned our clothes now? Oh, God. Ambush. A screeching Pentecost ape drops from the branches. The shock on the Monkey Foundling's face makes it clear this is not part of her little game. Its rage is focused entirely on her, the ghost of the Ash Isthmus, and the bright soul with which it can uplift itself to glory. It limps from some trap earlier, its fur blood-soaked and glistening. It lunges at the Monkey Foundling, who half rolls, half falls off the stump, and yelps as it catches her by the leg. She rolls, shrieks her own howl as she lashes back with a kick that shatters fang and splits its lip. This only further enrages the frothing ape. It strikes. Well, I guess we should help. Rock beats ape. You reach for a stone and bring it crashing down on the distracted ape's head. Its skull cracks, dampness spreading. It collapses to the ground, hard. It is not a child's face that looks up at you. Still, you reach a hand down. The Monkey Foundling just stares at it for a moment, something human returning as the adrenaline fades. For a moment it almost looks as though she will take it. But no. She leaps up on her own, bounding away towards the dark safety of her jungle. And then stops. Hesitates. She looks back and tilts her head, beckoning you to follow. It is a look that suggests the game is over, but perhaps not yet quite finished. Small hut in the middle of the forest. Okay, let's see what's in here. Playmate of the Monkey Foundling. The Monkey Foundling herself is nowhere to be seen, but she has left you something. It sits outside the hut, carefully placed by a large, happy face drawn in the black sand. A little prize for being such a good sport. Your clothes, however, are nowhere to be seen, of course. As the monkey part of her would no doubt demand, where would the fun be in that? Ah well, that was a complete waste of time. The crew reacts with the expected amount of sympathy to your naked return, which is to say exactly none. By the time you board the ship, every last crew member is on hand to see and cheer, with more than a couple letting off flares as impromptu fireworks. It is many, many days before the needling ceases, and you are able to give an order without first scouring it for innuendo. On the plus side, it does boost at least the rest of the ship's mood while it lasts, and you have a new treasure for your collection. You have had worse days. Good, well that's absolutely decimated our terror. That's very good news. So I suppose it was worth going through it for that, considering how far we are from London. I won't be going there again, though.